Welcome back, NFL fans. Today we've got some fresh roster updates from the Washington Commanders that could shake up their offense this season. Stick around because we're breaking down the impact of their latest moves, what it means for the wide receiver group, and how the tight end situation is evolving. Before we jump in, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss the hottest NFL news and analysis. And hey, don't forget to drop your thoughts in the comments. Who are you most excited to see in action this year? Let's get started. So, Saturday morning brought a bit of roster hustle for the Commanders. The team announced the signing of wide receiver Braylon Sanders, a move that comes as the Commanders deal with some injuries at the receiver position. In a corresponding move, tight end Tyrie Jackson was placed on injured reserve. Let's break down why these moves matter. First up, Braylon Sanders. He's not exactly a household name just yet, but Sanders has shown flashes of promise that could fit Washington's offensive scheme. Back in the 2022 season, he caught 2 passes for 17 yards in 3 games for the Miami Dolphins. Not a huge sample size, but it's clear he's got some experience at the NFL level. Last year, Sanders spent time on the New England Patriots practice squad. Always a positive because that means he's been around a winning culture and under top-tier coaching. And here's an interesting twist. He also played for the DC Defenders during the 2025 UFL season. So he's not only familiar with the area, but he's been grinding in different football leagues to keep sharp and prove himself. Why is this signing crucial for the Commanders? Well, the team is currently down a couple of key wide receivers in training camp. Both McLaurin and Noah Brown haven't been practicing, leaving the depth chart a bit thin. That's where Sanders comes in. Adding him gives Washington some much-needed flexibility and competition at wideout. If Sanders can show he has what it takes in camp, he could carve out a role, especially in the return game or as a slot receiver option. The Commanders will be hoping that his versatility and work ethic will pay off as they look to build a balanced passing attack around their core. Now let's talk about Tyrie Jackson. The tight end was placed on injured reserve as part of these roster moves. Jackson's journey has been interesting to watch. Signed to Washington's practice squad last December, Jackson has logged 16 career games across stints with the Eagles and Giants. During that time, he recorded 3 catches for 22 yards and scored a touchdown. Not huge numbers, but keep in mind Jackson's role has mostly been as a depth player, helping out on special teams and in blocking schemes. His size and athleticism give him potential as a reliable tight end option when healthy. The move to IR means he'll miss some action this season, but the team will hope to get him back down the line to bolster the tight end group. The Commanders have been navigating injuries all camp long, and losing a tight end like Jackson for a while is definitely a blow. Still, the roster shakeup shows the team's commitment to keeping competition fierce and ensuring there's talent ready to step up. So what does this all mean for Washington heading into the season? On one hand, the wide receiver room has been hit hard with injuries to McLaurin, who has been a consistent top performer, and Noah Brown, who has flashed playmaking ability when healthy. Bringing in Braylon Sanders adds some urgency to the position and creates fresh competition, which could push the receivers already on the roster to raise their game. On the other hand, losing Tyrie Jackson to injured reserve means the tight end unit needs to adjust. That could open up opportunities for younger players or free agents to make an impact. Tight ends are often the unsung heroes of any offense, contributing in both the passing game and blocking schemes. Washington's offensive coordinator will have to tweak the game plan and personnel groupings accordingly. Looking ahead, Keep an eye on how Braylon Sanders performs in practice and preseason action. Can he emerge as a reliable target and help fill the gaps left by injuries? His experience in multiple leagues shows a player willing to do whatever it takes to make an NFL roster. And that kind of grit can resonate with teammates and coaches. For Tyrie Jackson, the goal now is recovery and rehab. When he returns, he could bring much-needed depth to the tight end spot. For now, the Commanders will have to adapt and rely on other players to step up. All right, NFL fans, that's the latest from Washington. A quick roster update that could have ripple effects on the offense in the weeks ahead. What do you think? Will Braylon Sanders surprise us all and become a key contributor? How big of a loss is Tyrie Jackson going to be for the tight end group? Sound off in the comments. If you enjoyed this update, make sure to like the video, subscribe for more NFL news, and share it with your fellow football fans. Your support helps us keep bringing you the best coverage out there. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time with more NFL roster moves, game previews, and insider analysis. Until then, stay safe, stay hyped, and keep loving football.